Chapter 2 of the Damsel. So this is a different one.
On a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, yes, narrator, I know. This is a different one. If you guys notice, the last time we went on to chapter 2, it's called The Tower. So it's different because I chose to try to save her.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Has this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin. Turn around. I clicked this last time.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
Yeah, but the princess is special, narrator.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
The voice of Smitten. That's pretty much how I did it at first. Yep, the voice of Smitten. I was like, she's adorable, she's beautiful, we have to save her.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Hey, listen. if she's pretty enough.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Exactly. All right, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Proceed to the cabin. I don't want to take too long talking about whatever. I'm just going to proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
That's right.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay, let's go. I wonder if it's going to look different. I wonder if she's going to look different.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This time we're going to check out the mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm not taking the blade. Okay, you didn't say anything about a mirror on the wall.
There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What do you mean?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Want to see how handsome I am? Yes.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her. We shouldn't waste time preening. But if he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Okay, we're gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
Huh.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Yeah, what if I have a cowlick? Oh, it was just a tapestry. Okay. All right, into the basement. I'm not taking a blade.
The door to the basement
Oh,
creaks
look,
open,
it's nice.
revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
He worked that in again.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Does she sound even lighter than before? I can't quite tell.
Her voice. It's somehow even more
okay,
beautiful
yeah, I
than
thought
last
so.
time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Yes, let's marry the princess.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
I don't know about that.
You walk down the stairs.
Oh my
lock
gosh,
eyes
look at
with the
her.
Princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Princess, you're looking great.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Of course I came back for you, my darling.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
And now the narrator realizes he doesn't quite know everything.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Yeah.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Of course.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
So he thinks that we're hopping from like a dimension to another dimension. And every time we give in to her, she's just wiping out that dimension.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Yeah, by pounding them cheeks.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yes, I want to rescue her one more time and see what happens.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Okay, you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Rescue the princess. I want to do this.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
She's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
What if there's a female narrator on her side?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Okay, so we could choose some of these other options. I want to see, she said that's okay, basically, so let's try to rescue her.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
We have to get her out somehow. How can we do
Don't
this?
you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
With ease? We'll spit on her hand, and then she can just go bloop and poop it right out, right?
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
What are you talking about? I'm sure I can.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
True.
I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
I love the smitten guy.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would.
Oh, I did not mean to skip it. I apologize. Dang it, man. Some of these are like auto and I forget. And so I click on the button and it just goes to the thing.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh my gosh.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You
Madam.
approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
No. Look at her face. She's like a Princess Peach almost.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Yes, come on, madam.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my darling. You're welcome.
The princess
Oh my
jumps up
gosh,
and
look at her
smothers you in a
face.
joyful embrace.
Smothers you in a joyful embrace. Hey, okay. little squishy hug. I like that.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
No, we're not killing her.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Exactly.
What do we do now?
We get married and we go live happily in the rest of the world. What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
That sounds perfect.
Huzzah!
The princess takes
Oh my
your
gosh.
hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Exactly.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you.
I love it.
She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
I love it. Look at her.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see.
No!
Isn't it interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
No, princess!
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
It's the narrator constantly trying to stop us, and this is annoying.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
I know.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
We'll break the door with love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Yeah, but look at her. Clearly, we're meant to be, right?
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. Do it together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Come on, girl. We got this.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
He is not having it.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks.
Yes!
Are you kidding me?
Yes!
I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing.
It's right there.
Take the blade from the table and slay her.
He's gonna force us to use the blade! No! Take the blade and slay the... You're not doing
You're
that.
enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
The narrator's getting
That's the way
ticked.
out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
We did it! We did it! Oh, I got a thing that said your love will set you free. Look at her, she's beautiful.
A happy ending at last.
No, she's gonna like destroy everything, isn't she?
We did it. What should we do now?
Get married, have like 18 babies.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Oh no.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No. No, princess, what's happening?
Cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
I love that. No, the hands! Princess! No! You didn't get the chance to make the jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, why now? Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared. Approach the mirror. We'll approach the mirror. We kind of already know.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Yes, I know. I know.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
The voices feel small, distant as you approach, of course. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Yes, our ugly face. Oh, we've grown. It said we've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, proceed to the cabin. There she is. She's over here. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
I guess we've helped her get some of her memories restored. So we did the saving the princess one. We did the trying to kill her one.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay. What does it feel like to wait, what does it feel like to change like this? Are you the same being before? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you. You've been kinder to me. Why? Thank you. You have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? The vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. What does she think about being changed? What does it feel like, rather?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
It's almost like we're taking different emotions of the princess, or different aspects of the princess as we run through this, and we're shoving them all into a whole new princess. It's going to be kind of everything in one. Also, I don't want to go through a billion of these. I'm just going to say I'm ready to go back, because this is going to take for freaking ever. Wait, let me ask this one at least. Excuse me. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow.
Oh my gosh.
And I yearn for more perspective.
It's telling me it's going to take forever.
The task of finding my vessels is your burden to carry.
Okay. All right, well, I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Let me save it. There we go. And if I continue, I think it's just going to go into the next chapter, or the restart, right? Yep. Bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Yes,
is a
it's a
cabin.
basement.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yes, we know. All right, well, that's where we're ending this one. So we have gotten the ending where basically we were trying to kill the princess, but I did it in a hesitation style, I think, at the very beginning, and it was like everything was just kind of messed up. Apparently there's a few more perspectives that we can get. Let me know what you guys are thinking of this. This video is going to be a little bit, well, it might be a little bit longer. I don't know if I'm going to chop up the 2 chapters or not. If I do, you guys obviously will have known. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. And honestly, I was more happy with the endings of saving the princess than I was trying to slay her. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.